what if I told you that the root of your constant fatigue, your bloating, your aches isn't your age, but rather an invisible enemy that we have in the kitchen? Over the years, we've come to believe that these symptoms are normal, but science has been revealing to us that this isn't the case. It's your body sending signals for you to put out an internal fire. And today I want to share with you how to do it. Today we're going to talk about a topic that affects all of us closely. If you constantly feel tired, if your digestion is acting up, if you wake up with aches that appear out of nowhere, it's possible that you're dealing with an invisible problem. Chronic inflammation. What is inflammation?
Inflammation, in its acute form, is a healthy response from your body.
For example, when we get a sprain, we twist our foot and a sprain forms. A very quick inflammation occurs, which usually goes away fairly quickly. When an insect bites us, a very quick inflammation also develops at the spot where we were bitten, and it usually goes away quickly. Because what happens is that the area becomes inflamed so your immune system can heal the damage. But there's also another type of inflammation, which is what we're going to talk about today, chronic inflammation. Like a quiet, slow fire that never goes out, this one worries us because it stays silent, but it's eroding your tissues, accelerating aging, and in some way opening the door to diseases that can be serious. The diseases that are related to this inflammation are, for example, type 2 diabetes, arthritis, cardiovascular diseases, and neurodegenerative diseases. How do we know if we have chronic inflammation? One of the symptoms is constant, persistent fatigue. That is, feeling exhausted almost every day. No matter how much you sleep, you always feel tired, without willpower, without motivation, without energy. Another cause is chronic digestive problems, such as constant bloating. Whenever I eat, I get bloated immediately. Constipation, for example, as well as allergies that get worse over time. Pains that appear out of nowhere. We sometimes experience pain, like muscle contractures, in different areas, and then they disappear. Another cause can be brain fog, difficulty concentrating, and all these are signs that the body sends us to ask for help so that we pay attention. And why does this problem happen? Our modern life is the fuel that constantly feeds this fire. Chronic stress, lack of sleep, a sedentary lifestyle, ultra-processed foods, alcohol, environmental toxins, heavy metals. The body is ultimately in a constant battle and it's asking us for help. The good thing about all this is that we have the power to put out that fire, to get better with the tools I want to share with you now. And what is the operation center? Your kitchen. Because what will improve this situation, what will help us get out of chronic inflammation and all these symptoms is what we eat. It's going to be the food. And I'm going to tell you about 9 foods that are excellent and are your allies for health and well-being. It's important to understand that it's not about anti-inflammation, because inflammation in your body is necessary. It serves a purpose, it's helping at that moment, it's like a fever, it serves its purpose, it's helping us at that moment. But what we need to do is prevent it from happening. To be healthy, the goal is to modulate inflammation so that our body can heal naturally. And these foods that I'm going to share with you now have an incredible power to do this. The first one I want to talk to you about is turmeric. It contains a molecule called curcumin, which is a powerful anti-inflammatory and antioxidant. Curcumin acts as a modulator, like a controller that goes to the heart of the cell and turns off the inflammation switch. While many medications act in just one place, turmeric works at different levels to give your body the power to modulate its own inflammatory response. To activate it, you should always consume it with a little black pepper and a healthy fat, such as coconut oil. Because what this does is increase its absorption, and never mix it with acidic foods, such as lemon or vinegar, because this deactivates its function, it damages it, and makes it lose its properties. The second food I want to recommend to you is fatty fish.
Omega-3 is like a fire extinguisher for that fire, for that inflammation.
Cold water fish like salmon, tuna and sardines are very, very rich in omega-3.
Specifically in eicosapentaenoic acid and docosahexaenoic acid, which are essential fatty acids that your body cannot produce.
Omega-3 acts directly on the cells to help reduce inflammation.
The third food I want to recommend to you is the most versatile one, the egg.
The nutritional jewel. It is a complete nutritional jewel, and it truly is a superfood to fight inflammation. It is a source of high-quality protein that helps build and repair the tissues in your body.
But in addition, the yolk is loaded with anti-inflammatory nutrients, such as vitamin D, which is key for a healthy immune system.
And if you make sure to consume high-quality eggs, like free-range eggs, eggs from hens that are free, eating bugs, and also eating what they're given, but especially eating bugs, you will get greater benefits, especially nutritional ones.
It's excellent.
The fourth food is extra virgin olive oil. It's liquid gold. It's a real treasure that we have in our kitchen. It contains a compound called oleocanthal, which has an anti-inflammatory effect. Let's remember that good quality olive oil has a greenish color and a somewhat bitter or spicy taste.
And it's always better to consume it in cold dishes, not to cook it, let's say. And if you do cook it at a very low temperature.
The fifth food I want to share with you is ginger.
It's a natural pain reliever, it's an antioxidant, and an excellent natural anti-inflammatory that has been used for generations and generations.
Its star ingredient is gingerol, which helps soothe the digestive tract, reduces nausea, and of course is excellent for inflammation. It can be consumed in many ways. We can have it in tea, in herbal infusions, in sauces, for example.
I really like to use it for pickling.
Or even, for example, recently we made fermented garlic and we included it in the preparation because it gives it a delicious spicy touch.
The sixth food, leafy green vegetables. Kale, spinach, arugula, Swiss chard are excellent, and that vibrant green color they have. They are due to magnesium and chlorophyll, and these help neutralize free radicals.
In addition, the fiber they contain is excellent for our gut microbiota.
The seventh food I want to share with you is avocado. And this is the champion in the fight against inflammation. It's rich in healthy monounsaturated fats, which not only provide you with excellent nutrition, but also help a lot with inflammation.
In addition, avocado contains a large amount of fiber and antioxidants, such as vitamin E, which protects cells from oxidative stress.
It's an amazing food, a superfood. Avocado is excellent, just like eggs. They are two amazing allies, and like all these foods, but particularly these two seem extraordinary to me.
The eighth food I want to recommend to you is garlic, a natural antibiotic. Garlic is a very powerful and accessible food.
Its main compound is allicin, and it has an anti-inflammatory and antibacterial effect. The ninth and last food I'm going to recommend to you in this video is green tea. This tea is full of polyphenols, especially a type called epigallocatechin gallate, which has been widely studied for its ability to reduce inflammation.
It is taken without sugar, of course, without sweeteners, without any kind of sweetener.
We can add it, for example, to mate, or simply have an herbal tea. When I say herbal tea, it's because it doesn't have sugar. That's why I want to call it that. But the green tea, besides, it has other properties.
But in this video, we just want to talk about what reduces inflammation.
And of course, I don't want to stop recommending a super healthy habit to keep inflammation low or to avoid inflammation. It's intermittent fasting. In addition to the foods I just recommended, this habit will enhance all those benefits I just mentioned. It's not a diet, but rather an eating pattern that gives your digestive system a break. During that fasting period, the body activates its cleansing system because while we're sleeping at night, your body is going to heal itself.
Naturally, it activates a cleansing process called autophagy, which recycles old, damaged cells.
The body has its own way of repairing itself, its own cleansing system, and it's natural.
And let's trust our body. Our body heals, repairs, and reactivates. But if at night, when we go to sleep, we ate a lot or a little, it doesn't matter, but we ate at night, digestion has to process all that food and can't focus on repairing your body. It has to go to the old cells and do what it needs to do. It has to be busy digesting. That's why intermittent fasting has been recommended by many doctors who are very up to date with the information, and it's truly a very powerful tool.
We stop eating around 6 in the evening and we start eating again the next day when we're hungry.
I'd like to ask you something. Of all the foods I mentioned, which ones do you already eat?
And which ones would you like to include in your diet? Which one are you going to include in your diet?
Let me know in the comments starting today.
I would really like to know, and I would also like you to remember that this channel is for you. It's for you, it's for all of you.
And what if they really resonate with you? Topics about well-being, about calm, about reducing stress, about connecting with what truly matters.
I want to give you a special invitation to my new channel where I go deeper into this. How can you use neuroplasticity and meditation to transform your life from the inside out?
And if you feel curious, to check it out.
I'll be waiting for you over there. Click here to check it out. See you on the other side and right here. Thank you for watching the video. I send you a warm hug and see you next time. Bye.